Hello there, welcome to Age of Empires 4. We're gonna be playing, before I start diving into multiplayer stuff, I'm just gonna blow out the whole single player campaigns, right? Starting with the Normans, right? Battle of Hastings, let's begin. Experienced players, I'm not really experienced, to be honest, in this game. Moderate challenge, less experienced players. Let's go. Let's have a listen.
Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land. This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne. October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Bayeux Tapestry. A carefully preserved, illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown. So he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. The weather cleared. He seized his chance. "250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men. The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself.
Alright, the Battle of Hastings. Wow, this was almost 1,000 years ago, right, from today, at the time of this live stream. A couple decades from now, I'll be able to tell you that it's been 1,000 years since that day. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. Oh, real quick though, let me just double check some. Begin. Oops.
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Okay, this is literally the first thing I got.
Donets moe vols advits.
course, I don't know the commands. Let's see. Control select all units is Control Shift A. Okay.
L'heure est de besogne.
Attack move. Left click.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall.
I gotta get a little more comfortable with this. I'm panning. At the edge of the screen, I could use the arrow.
Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not
My
yield.
left hand.
As one
Right
man
hand was
fell,
mounted.
another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat. He aimed to lure the Anglo-Saxons into a false sense of victory, causing them to break formation. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move. With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged.
It should be attack moving over here.
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders. But William had an answer. His sharp-eyed archers. More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army.
Wow, this is something I'm still learning. Perfect. Hold on. Well, they're going to slow down. Well, I guess they're just going to keep. Alright, retreat their troops. We're not going to Man, what is this? I'm not even that hard. It's just one of those scenarios where it's like very staged, right? Like this isn't how a multiplayer game is gonna exactly go per se, right? This is like just a unique scenario.
Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse. Additional Norman archers joined the battle. With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers.
Thomas on ordnance!
The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized, and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself. More Norman cavalrymen took to the field. The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen. In the confusion, some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic. Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning.
Okay, that's a victory. Yeah, I know how that went. That's just a, I don't know, almost awkward battle. I guess it's because not only did Harold have the high ground, which is advantageous in this game, I think it was meant to teach us that.
At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together, they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control.
Be me Hunter alone!
William had no choice but to order his men north.
Gefällt hem schneller, Tulkas!
But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter?
Okay, thank you for watching that first segment. I'm gonna stop the stream now. I need to adjust some things from observing my feedback right now. But thank you for watching. We'll continue with the Normans campaign another time. I'm looking forward to my time with this game. Maybe give Age of Empires 4 a try if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Take care.